Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has signed a memorandum of understanding with the French government enabling professional esports players in Lagos to go on real-time online community and compete with players around the world to earn fortunes from the multi-billion-dollar industry. The bilateral agreement was sealed at the Lagos House in Marina.
Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu makes his way into the Lagos State House Banquet Hall in Marina alongside the French ambassador to Nigeria, Mrs. Emmanuela Blattman. They exchange pleasantries with the guests. Mrs. Blattman's visit is to officially seal a bilateral partnership with Lagos State Government, which will lay a foundation for the development of electronic sports in the commercial nerve center of the country. Without wasting time, both government officials put pen to paper, signing a memorandum of understanding enabling professional esports players in Lagos. And the governor believes that the French government will deliver a high-grade online video gaming infrastructure that would afford players in the state to switch from being casual participants to competitive players in their games of choice.
We're building something new, we're building something fresh, we're building something organic that I see that in the years and the years to come, we will be certainly very excited with the decisions we're making today. You know, signing an MOU, it's a beginning, in my view, of a long-lasting, mutually beneficial relationship. And what are the relationship? We're building an ecosystem in esports that will transform, you know, the current state that it is. That's one. But more importantly, it will uplift, you know, our people. It's not about us in this room. It's about the various thousands and thousands of youth, of young people who are not here, but who will be the real beneficiaries, you know, of what we're doing. You know, and for me, that's really the essence of governance. That's really the essence of collaborations like this. Let's, as bureaucrats, you know, let's get the real work done. Let's step back and let's get the real people get to do the job. You know, I'm not the most knowledgeable person on esports. You know, when the Director General also spoke about it, I said, really? They said, we've done so much. I said, really? And I'm like, so you realize that even the governor doesn't know a lot of things. But I'm learning, right? But for me, when I saw the background to it, I know fully well that it's the right thing to do. I know that the time is right, and I know that the space has to be in Lagos. So Lagos is also, again, laying the foundation and being the very first to be able to see, you know, the future in esports. And we're thank you. And we're happy. We're happy with the skills, with the knowledge that is being transformed, with the enthusiasm that people see, you know, in developing, you know, interventions and innovations like this. And I want to say, Madam Ambassador, that you know, a lot, you know, continues to happen between French and Nigeria, you know, and French, you know, and Nigeria, but like a little dot to Lagos, French and Lagos. And we like that. We actually like that a lot. So for us, it's really to ensure that we can create that ambience, that space where our youth, you know, are very smart, intelligent, you know, youth and smart kids in this place can take this opportunity of, you know, deepening, you know, the understanding of the games, you know, and deepening the learning, you know, that will be coming out of it. It's like STEM education in itself, you know, technology, you know, innovation, creativity, right, are the kind of things that we're going to be seeing.
Mrs. Blattman assures the Lagos State government of redefining sports sector for the benefit of young Nigerians.
Honestly, to be developing this program here in Nigeria is really, it's like a must for us, and also because, as you might know, Mr. Governor, His Excellency President Emmanuel Macron is very fond of of Lagos, but also of esports. So so I think it's a great success for us. Esports represent a particularly dynamic sector internationally with extremely promising perspectives in Nigeria, and that's what we're proud to support. As a discipline, esports can strengthen motor skills, cognitive abilities, promote team spirit, and bolster youth social commitment. But it's also a $2.56 billion industry that mobilizes and strengthens Nigerian youth's access to career opportunities in the IT or STEM sector, but it also promotes economic stability and public engagement. So, in order to activate this partnership, we first began our actions by organizing the first mission in June 2022 by Mr. Désiré Koussawo, who is the president of the France Esports Association. His visit was made possible and efficient thanks to our public and private partners reunited here with us today, and I'd like to thank you all. Implementation of our partnership is the signing today of this bilateral agreement, in order to develop, a strong and resilient esports ecosystem. The objectives, as was said, is both structure and frame the existing esports ecosystem, its institutional players and businesses, and to train and professionalize Nigerian esports players. We believe that France has a lot to offer in this area.
The State Commissioner for Youth and Social Development assures that the government will work with partners to regulate the online gaming industry.
The general idea behind it is to regulate the gaming industry. For us, as the Sports Commission, for the French Embassy, the gaming community in Lagos, to work together and regulate esports. Gaming is not only about gambling, it's not gambling. It goes beyond that. This is about opening up a lot of potentials for our young ones, for our people, to come into this gaming population, to be members of the international gaming community, and to take part in a number of gaming competitions, and then to develop a lot of gaming infrastructures. Games, coding, and all that all goes together with it. And today, the purpose of signing this memorandum of understanding is for us to work together so that we have an understanding amongst ourselves. The Lagos State government, through the Lagos State Sports Commission, the French Embassy, who are pioneers in this field worldwide. They have expertise, they have a lot of competitions that they have in place. Then the gaming community in Lagos and Nigeria as well.
And the executive chairman of the State Sports Commission applauds the government for opening up cooperative arms that will make electronic sports strive in Lagos.
We're here to celebrate and recognize an important milestone in the esports landscape in Lagos, Nigeria, in fact Africa, because this is about one of the first MOUs to be signed between National and Lagos State. It's important because it's meant to open up cooperative arms and platforms for the esports community in Lagos to the rest of the world. The French embassy gives us the gateway to access capacity development, training, technical support, equipment support, and a wide variety of things that will help the Nigerian or the Lagos youth to access the globe and the esports space. Don't forget the esports space is about the fastest growing sports market in the world, with now about over $2 billion worth and growing very, very fast. So we want the Lagos youth to be part of that market, benefit from that market, and also let our communities and our society be educated onto the benefits of this market. And that's why we are doing that with the French Embassy, who have been very, very cooperative and collaborative with us so far.
This initiative by the Lagos State government aims to change the face of sporting, generate more revenue, and build a sustainable ecosystem for Lagos.